Hey, welcome to Credit Makes Sense with Netiva, the Frugal CrediTnista. We'll be talking about money, credit, and everything in between. Super excited to be here with you today as we help a partner make sense of why her repossessed car has not gotten picked up yet by the lender. If you don't know me, I own the financial education services firm, M&H Financial Services, as well as the online financial literacy school, Credit on Fire Academy. We teach our students, members, and clients to master their money, destroy their debts, soar their credit score so they can leverage it to create wealth. Let the links down there below. Let me go ahead and read the question verbatim. Hi, Netiva. Had a repossession happen, and I still have the car. I've called them to pick it up. They have not given me any indication they will be doing so. Almost 4 months have passed, and this car is still in my driveway. It's totally operable. I'm thinking instead of driving a car or buying a car, can I drive this one instead? Yeah, I mean, you can go ahead and drive it. There's a couple of reasons why they don't pick it up. More than likely, it's cost. They assess the cost of the vehicle versus, or the value of the vehicle versus the cost of actually repossessing it. Locating it, hiring a company to come and tow it, prepping it to sell and get the highest bid. I mean, it can add up. Repossession is some work. So from here, it's literally about driving it, number one, if you want to. Number two, recognizing that the law doesn't really, in most states, like I can only think of one state, and that's Ohio, where there's an actual law. But in most states, there's no legal obligation or time frame for them to come and get the car. It's just not. So they can get it now, they can get it right after they repoed, or they can get it about 2 years later. There's usually not a law that states that they have to pick up the car in order to repossess. I mean, the loan is repossessed, you didn't pay it. It's kind of like foreclosure. Some people stay in the house after it has formally foreclosure. Then they have to go through some other methods in order to get people out the house when they are ready to actually offload it, basically sell it, do whatever they're going to do with it. Same with the car. Sometimes they never come and get it. It's just like it's too much money for them. It's going to cost them too much money than what they can actually sell it for. So it may not be, oh, I owe $10,000, but if it's only worth $2,000 and it costs $3,000 to actually come and pick it up and sell it, and then what are they going to sell it for? It's kind of like, it's not worth it. You can keep that car and still slap this repo on you, and I could still sue you because you have an unpaid loan. So it's not that I can't sue you or I can't pursue payment for this debt through collection and other activities simply because you kept the car. You still have a contractual loan that you did not meet. So that's that. The negative side is when someone's car is usually repossessed, there's usually, let's say they owe $10,000, the lender was able to sell it for $3,000, so you now owe $7,000. In your case, you owe the whole $10,000 because they didn't even pick it up and try to sell it. So, I mean, that's kind of the negative side. In most cases, if they haven't picked up that car, they usually don't pursue you too much. I won't say in most cases, in some cases, they won't pursue you too much. So keep driving it. Just note that they can come and pick it up at any time, even when you're driving, hanging out, parking in a public parking lot. As long as they don't break the peace, come on private property, break into your garage and get the car, I mean, they're fine. So if you park on the street, park in any public place, they can still come and repo it tomorrow, next week, a month from now, 2 years from now, and they have the right to do so. But for now, if you want to keep doing it, go ahead and driving it, definitely go ahead. I know one of the things you asked is what can you do, or what are your options? So you can get an attorney involved if you want to, so they can come and get it. It's up to you. If they live close by, you can come and drop it. If they live close by, if the office is close by, you can go and drop it off there, move your personal belongings for it, and kind of, get an attorney letter involved to let them know I left it there. I probably wouldn't do that in case they don't, that's not where they take their repossessed vehicles are. I would do some fact checking and do some investigation to see if you can drop it off there first. You also could offer them a little bit of money to settle the debt so that you can get the lien release, and then it's your car. So it's up to you what you want to do. Like I said, you can continue to drive it, use it as long as you want. Just know that they can come and repossess it at any time. Usually if they haven't done it after 4 months, like I haven't had anybody come and get the car after 4 months or 6 months. So, I mean, but it can happen. So I want to let you know that. Or you can kind of harass the lender, call them every day, writing them, filing complaints, come and get your car. And with the BBB, Better Business Bureau, maybe your Attorney General's office, things like that, until they come and get the car. So those are kind of your options. But if you want to keep rocking out and driving it so you can stack your money and get another vehicle, definitely do so. Or you can stack your money, offer them a settlement, and keep that vehicle. So those are kind of your options, but they are not obligated to come get that car after they have repoed it on paper, so to speak. Basically, after the loan has defaulted, you can definitely keep driving it. Just know that they do have the right to pick it up at any time if they choose to. And I would just be stacking your money so that you can either make a settlement or purchase another vehicle. So hope this helps, and fix your credit while you're at it. Get your money on point. Like most people don't repo because they just don't want to pay their bills. It's usually because of an income loss, a job loss. Something happens with income and illness or something like that. But in the meantime, definitely budget, see what your financial situation is looking like now. Work on improving your credit. So if you do decide to finance in the future, make sure that the aid fits within your budget and your credit is on point so you can get the lowest interest rate possible. Left all the links first to connect with us one-on-one or to learn how to do everything yourself with our support below with my Credit on Fire Academy, in addition to my one-on-one services. So hopefully this helped you out. Drive your car, honey. Just drive it. Free for now. I mean, after 4 months, like I said, I don't think they're going to come and get it. And yes, I do know quite a few people in this situation. And one client, that had been like 3 years and she still had the car. She had passed it down to her oldest son. I mean, they just can't sell it. They just would fix it and keep driving it. And I mean, now the statute of limitations has passed and everything. So that's the way it works for some. All right. Hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions for me, definitely put them below. And if you want me to answer your question live on my Credit Maintenance segment, you can send it to social@mnhfinancialservices.com, social@mnhfinancialservices.com. Thanks.